There are times when you feel like you've been abandoned, my little kid. However, it is exactly inside your eyes are still unable to notice those quiet moments during which I am building foundations. Time is measured by outward motion. However, I gauge it by inward transformation. I am subtly strengthening and deepening your roots while you believe you are still. The way it is written, the man who has faith in the Lord is blessed. He will resemble a tree that the waves planted. Jeremiah 17:8. What is obvious to you does not support your progress. Rather, it is what is quietly fed beneath the depths of your soul is 44 seconds away. Then you start to understand this. I employ the same tools that you formerly tried to avoid in order to increase your capability. Not to destroy you, but to make you stronger than you ever thought you could be. I've long puzzled why trying to walk correctly makes everything feel heavier. But you still don't see that I can't abandon your previous condition while I'm preparing you for bigger things. Unaltered. As it is written, when you encounter a variety of difficulties, think of it as pure delight, because you become more persistent when your faith is put to the test. James 1:2-3. Every weight you experience has significance, burden but squeezing force that transforms you into a person capable of bearing more. Sometimes you feel alienated by my quiet, but pay closer attention. It is specifically in that silence in which I am working at my most profound level. What is inaccessible to surface noise? I'm talking about the depths, because the seed buried in the ground doesn't go away. Instead, it starts to sprout. Thus, you are not. You're being reorganized from the inside out. Remain still and acknowledge that I am God. Psalm 46:10. Because quiet is the area where I pull you closer in ways that words cannot describe, rather than the gap that separates us. Recall the parable of the talents narrative of the devoted servant. Neither the person who received more nor the one who received less was given preferential treatment. Each was examined based on what had been entrusted to them. Greater realms were reached by the one who multiplied and protected what was provided. Can you see? Yes. Not by how quickly you travel, but rather by how you manage and develop the things I entrust to your care. Excellent work, devoted and good servant. Enter your master's delight. Matthew 25:21. Because the secret to unlocking manifested seasons is to be faithful throughout concealed seasons. Thus, don't confuse a delay with a lack of preparedness. The days when everything appears to be moving more slowly are the most too. I am coordinating your actions with what I have predetermined. You wouldn't be if I let you travel too fast before your foundation was solid. Ability to maintain what I plan to entrust to you. However, when I slow you down, it's because I'm creating additionally, every action you perform is shaped by intelligence that is much above your comprehension rather than being random. And dear, take a look back at anything you've experienced. You are no longer controlled by what formerly made you shudder. Wounds that used to control the inner world has turned into unreliable recollections. This is the outcome of my effort within you rather than just time. I have freed you from unseen bonds that you were previously unable to identify. I've given you inside strength, so because once you take a stand, you are no longer dependent on other factors to stay upright. Don't be afraid of the fire, because it's your value during hardships. Your worth becomes more apparent. After he put me to the test, I will emerge as gold. Job 23:10 is a procedure rather than just a statement. You're going through it, and I'm here at all times. I can't take my eyes off of you, never letting someone push you beyond your capacity for endurance. Now use your new knowledge to go forward. You never have a pointless season. Waiting is not wasted. Silence is never meaningless. Everything is coming together to mold you into the person I've seen from the start. And when the scheduled time comes, you won't just go forward. You will advance with clarity, consistency, and a depth that is unmatched or made up. My kid, be at ease. I will finish what I have started in you. Whoever started a good work in you will see it through to the end until the day of Christ Jesus. Philippians 1:6. Additionally, when you won't refer to it as a delay when you look back, you'll refer to it as flawless preparedness. My dear youngster, What you're sensing is a movement that comes from deep inside your spirit, not a chaotic disturbance. There is. A new season is about to begin. When internal change starts, it always has a sense of urgency and unfamiliarity. Similar to a seed splitting open without being broken. However, as it is developing as it is written, you can see that I am trying something new. It rises up now. Do you not see it? Isaiah 43:19. What I am starting in you is not a recurrence of the past, but a reality you have never encountered in your life. Consequently, avoid allowing your heart to regress, as, even so, your future is still in everything there. What I have taken away from you is freedom from the constraints that formerly held you back, not loss. You used to claim certain things as your own, but they were never in line with the route I prescribed. When I took you apart, it was release from them, not deprivation, so that you may bear what was really intended for you. Put the past behind you. Avoid thinking on the past. Isaiah 43:18. The past has accomplished its purpose of preparing you for the future, not because it is unimportant. You could have questioned why there were times when I stopped you from going as fast as you wanted. However, you now need to realize that restraint did not equate to rejection. However, when a builder builds a deep foundation, they take their time raising the building, because what is seen is not what keeps the building intact. However, what has been put in a silent position. It's the same with you. I've been working at levels you couldn't even imagine. Seconds in order for you to stand solid and travel far when you emerge. Everything has been made by him. Lovely at the moment. Ecclesiastes 3:11. Additionally, you are perfectly aligned with the predetermined time, neither early nor late. Recall David's narrative. While he was still a bush shepherd, nobody noticed him. Nobody gave him any praise. However, it was there that I taught him. He fought the lion and the bear to be ready for the day, not to prove himself to others. He would be in front of Goliath. Without those years of concealment, David would not have been sent straight to the combat. Have the strength to take on the behemoth. Can you see? Seasons that are hidden are not wasted. I hone you there for fights you haven't yet witnessed. I shall be saved from this Philistine's grasp by the same Lord who saved me from the lion's and bear's paws. 1 Samuel 17:37. And the strength to move forward comes from the memory of preparing. So, when I call you today, don't answer as one who has previously been molded, but who is still full of uncertainty. You no longer have someone else's mentality, delayed, but with the knowledge of someone who has been ready. You have not become weaker as a result of what you have experienced. It has made you suitable for what I've already reserved for you. Every tear, every period of longing, every second all of it has helped shape you into someone who can bear what is larger, even when you felt like you were losing your way. And let this become firmly ingrained in you, my darling. I never put you through the process of losing you. I include you in it, to show you the real version that I have seen all along. You will let go of what isn't really you, so that what is sincere could surface. In the same way that a potter forms clay in his hands, not to destroy it, but to transform it into something greater. So I'm working on you as a potter works with clay. Are you in my grasp then? Jeremiah 18:6. You are in the core of my care, not outside of it. Currently, as you approach a new boundary, keep in mind that you are not there by mistake. You are not going into the future unprepared, but rather as someone who has matured through every phase. As you proceed, you will come to see that everything you have experienced has been a continuous flow that has brought you to this precise moment rather than being fragmented or random.